The truth behind Malcolm-Jamal Warner's most emotional moment has remained hidden from fans for years, but what happened in those final scenes will leave you heartbroken. The beloved actor who captured America's heart as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show faced a moment so devastating that he changed everything we thought we knew about his journey. When the cameras stopped rolling and the world moved on, Malcolm-Jamal was left confronting a loss so profound that his words about it will shake you to your core. These weren't just any final words, they were the raw, unfiltered truth from a man who had to say goodbye to something he never expected to lose. The revelation of what he said will make you see his entire career and life in a completely different light. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's Cosby Show alleges why Malcolm-Jamal Warner became a household name, playing Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show from 1984 to 1992. As the only son in the fictional Huxtable family, Malcolm-Jamal portrayed the lovable, sometimes troublesome teenager who America watched grow up on television for 8 seasons. The Cosby Show was a cultural phenomenon that dominated television ratings throughout the 1980s and early 1990s, consistently ranking as the #1 show in America for 5 consecutive seasons. Malcolm-Jamal's portrayal of Theo made him one of the most recognizable young actors of his generation and earned him multiple award nominations. During his time on the show, Malcolm-Jamal developed close relationships with his television family, particularly with Bill Cosby, who served as both his on-screen father and a mentor figure during his formative teenage years. These relationships shaped his understanding of acting, comedy, and the entertainment industry. The success of The Cosby Show provided Malcolm-Jamal with financial security and opened doors to future opportunities in television, film, and music. His performance as Theo established him as a talented young actor capable of handling both comedic and dramatic material with equal skill. Questions arise about how the intense experience of growing up on one of television's most successful shows might have affected Malcolm-Jamal's perspective on family, success, and the entertainment industry during his most formative years. The devastating impact of the Cosby, the revelation of Bill Cosby's criminal conduct and subsequent conviction for sexual assault in 2018 created a devastating personal and professional crisis for Malcolm-Jamal Warner, who had to reconcile his childhood memories with horrific new realities about his television father figure. Malcolm-Jamal found himself in the impossible position of having to address his relationship with Cosby while respecting the victims who came forward with their allegations. This balancing act required him to separate his personal experiences from the broader truth about Cosby's behavior. The scandal effectively destroyed the legacy of The Cosby Show, making it difficult for cast members to celebrate their work or discuss their experiences without addressing the shadow cast by Cosby's crimes. This created ongoing emotional and professional challenges for all involved. Malcolm-Jamal's public statements about the situation demonstrated his struggle to process the disconnect between the man he knew as a teenager and the criminal that Cosby was revealed to be. These statements revealed the depth of his emotional turmoil and confusion. The implications could suggest that Malcolm-Jamal experienced a form of grief similar to losing a father figure, as he had to mourn not just a relationship but also the destruction of cherished childhood memories and professional achievements. Malcolm-Jamal's career evolution post-Cosby. Following The Cosby Show, Malcolm-Jamal Warner successfully transitioned from child actor to adult performer, taking on more mature and complex roles that demonstrated his growth as an artist. His post-Cosby career included television dramas, independent films, and music projects. He starred in the television series Malcolm-Eddie from 1996 to 2000, playing Malcolm McGrath in a bitty comedy that allowed him to showcase his comedic timing while establishing his identity separate from Theo Huxtable. The show ran for 4 seasons and proved his ability to carry a series as an adult. Malcolm-Jamal's dramatic work includes notable performances in series like Jared Carmichael's The Carmichael Show, American Crime Story, and Suits. These roles demonstrated his range as an actor and his commitment to taking on challenging, socially relevant material. His music career as a bass player and spoken word artist provided another creative outlet that allowed him to express himself outside the constraints of his television image. He has performed with various jazz and hip-hop artists, showcasing his musical talents. The diversity of his post-Cosby work suggests that Malcolm-Jamal made deliberate choices to avoid being typecast and to build a career based on artistic merit rather than nostalgia for his childhood fame. The personal toll of childhood fame growing up on television during The Cosby Show's peak popularity meant that Malcolm-Jamal Warner experienced both the benefits and burdens of childhood fame during his most formative years. This experience shaped his relationship with success, privacy, and public expectations. The intense scrutiny that comes with being part of a hit television show affected Malcolm-Jamal's ability to have normal teenage experiences and relationships. He had to navigate adolescence while being watched by millions of viewers who felt they knew him personally. The financial success of The Cosby Show provided Malcolm-Jamal with opportunities that most young people never receive. But it also created pressure to live up to public expectations and to make career choices that honored his early success. The close-knit nature of The Cosby Show cast created a unique family dynamic that extended beyond the television set. Malcolm-Jamal formed lasting relationships with his co-stars that helped him navigate the challenges of growing up in the public eye. Legal experts note that child actors often face unique psychological challenges related to identity formation, as they must separate their personal development from their public personas while dealing with the pressures of fame and success. The weight of representing positive black masculinity. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's portrayal of Theo Huxtable came during a crucial period in American television when positive representations of black families were rare and culturally significant. This role carried weight beyond entertainment value. The Cosby Show was groundbreaking in its presentation of an upper-middle-class black family that dealt with universal parenting and family issues without focusing primarily on racial struggles. Malcolm-Jamal's character contributed to this revolutionary representation. The responsibility of representing positive black masculinity on television affected how Malcolm-Jamal approached his role and his public persona. He understood that his character served as a role model for young black viewers who rarely saw themselves represented positively in media. The cultural impact of The Cosby Show meant that Malcolm-Jamal's performance influenced how America perceived black teenagers and families. This responsibility extended beyond his acting work to include his behavior and choices in his personal life. Questions arise about how carrying this cultural responsibility might have affected Malcolm-Jamal's personal development and career choices, as he navigated being both an individual and a representative figure. The destruction of cherished memories. The Cosby scandal forced Malcolm-Jamal Warner to re-examine his most cherished professional and personal memories from The Cosby Show, creating a complex emotional process of separating positive experiences from their now tainted context. The close mentoring relationship between Malcolm-Jamal and Bill Cosby during the show's run included career advice, life lessons, and father figure guidance that had seemed valuable and meaningful at the time but became complicated by revelations about Cosby's character. Behind-the-scenes memories of filming, cast bonding experiences, and professional achievements became difficult to celebrate or discuss publicly without acknowledging the shadow cast by Cosby's crimes and their impact on victims. The process of reconciling positive personal experiences with the reality of Cosby's criminal behavior required Malcolm-Jamal to develop new frameworks for understanding his past and its meaning in his life. The implications could suggest that Malcolm-Jamal experienced a unique form of trauma related to having his foundational professional experiences retroactively recontextualized in devastating ways. Finding meaning in difficult circumstances throughout the challenges posed by the Cosby scandal and its impact on his legacy. The importance of separating art from artist. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's situation exemplifies the broader cultural challenge of separating artistic achievements from the personal failings of those involved in creating them, particularly when those failings involve serious criminal behavior. The Cosby Show's cultural and social impact remains significant despite Bill Cosby's crimes, creating ongoing debates about how society should handle art created by individuals who are later revealed to have committed serious offenses. Malcolm-Jamal and other cast members face the ongoing challenge of discussing their work and its impact while acknowledging the harm caused by Cosby's behavior and the legitimate concerns of those who can no longer enjoy the show. The entertainment industry continues to grapple with questions about how to handle similar situations, making Malcolm-Jamal's thoughtful approach to these issues valuable for future cases involving beloved public figures who disappoint their audiences. Legal experts note that situations like this highlight the importance of recognizing the difference between artistic contributions and personal behavior while still holding individuals accountable for the actions. Lessons about resilience and growth. Malcolm-Jamal Warner's journey from child star to mature artist demonstrates the possibility of personal and professional growth despite facing unexpected challenges and having to recontextualize formative experiences. His ability to maintain his career and dignity while addressing difficult questions about his past shows the importance of taking responsibility for one's own actions while not accepting blame for others' behavior. The way Malcolm-Jamal has handled public scrutiny and personal disappointment provides lessons about maintaining integrity and moving forward constructively when faced with circumstances beyond one's control. His continued success in diverse creative projects demonstrates that it is possible to transcend difficult associations and build a career based on current work rather than past complications. The personal growth Malcolm-Jamal has demonstrated in recent years suggests that challenging circumstances can catalyze positive development when approached with honesty, responsibility, and commitment to learning. The broader impact on television history. The Cosby Show's complicated legacy affects how television history is written and remembered, with Malcolm-Jamal Warner and other cast members serving as bridges between the show's positive impact and its current problematic status. The show's groundbreaking representation of Black family life remains historically significant despite the scandal, creating ongoing discussions about how to acknowledge its cultural contributions while not ignoring Cosby's crimes. Malcolm-Jamal's thoughtful approach to discussing the show and its impact provides a model for how other participants in culturally significant but now problematic projects can handle their complex legacies. The entertainment industry has learned important lessons from the Cosby Show situation about the importance of character evaluation and the potential long-term consequences of associating with individuals whose private behavior may not match their public personas. Questions arise about how future television productions will balance the desire to work with talented individuals against the need to ensure that those individuals maintain the ethical standards expected of public figures. Moving forward with PURPOS, Malcolm-Jamal Warner's current work demonstrates his commitment to using his experience and platform to contribute positively to the entertainment industry and broader cultural conversations about responsibility, growth, and redemption. His selection of projects that address social issues and promote positive messages suggests a deliberate choice to focus his career on work that aligns with his values and contributes constructively to society. The mentoring and guidance Malcolm-Jamal provides to younger actors reflects his understanding of the responsibilities that come with success and his desire to help others navigate the entertainment industry more successfully than some of his own experiences allowed. His music and creative projects outside of acting provide additional outlets for self-expression and artistic growth that allow him to explore themes and ideas that resonate with his personal journey and current perspective. The respect Malcolm-Jamal has earned from peers and industry professionals suggests that his approach to handling difficult circumstances has enhanced rather than diminished his reputation and career prospects. Looking toward the future as Malcolm-Jamal Warner continues his career and personal journey, questions remain about how his unique experiences will continue to influence his work and his approach to public life and artistic expression. The lessons he has learned about resilience, integrity, and the complexity of human relationships provide valuable insights that inform both his creative work and his interactions with fans and colleagues. His ability to maintain dignity and purpose despite facing unprecedented challenges demonstrates the possibility of personal and professional redemption even when circumstances seem overwhelmingly difficult. The ongoing evolution of Malcolm-Jamal's career and public persona suggests that individuals can transcend their past associations and build meaningful, impactful lives based on their current choices and values rather than being permanently defined by circumstances beyond their control. One has to wonder what wisdom Malcolm-Jamal might share with others facing similar challenges about the importance of maintaining hope, integrity, and commitment to growth even when the path forward seems unclear or painful. If you're as moved by Malcolm-Jamal Warner's journey of resilience as we are, go ahead and like this video. Drop your thoughts in the comments. How do you think public figures should handle situations where their past becomes complicated by others' actions? What lessons can we learn from how Malcolm-Jamal has navigated these challenges? We want to hear your perspective on resilience, growth, and moving forward from difficult circumstances. Then, hit subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss our coverage of inspiring stories about overcoming adversity and finding meaning in challenging situations. Thanks for watching.